This is the truth that they don't show you on Instagram. We're Staci and Jeff. We've traveled over 30 hours on 3 flights to get to our honeymoon destination of the Maldives. This is the 3rd video in my Maldives series, so be sure to check out our travel day video and the first half of our honeymoon for a tour of our beach villa and to catch up on our adventures. We've spent the first half of our trip soaking up the beach villa views, warm sunny days, and fresh yummy food. Today we leave our beach villa and move over to the water villa for the second half of our honeymoon vacation in the Maldives. Good morning. We're going to get up again this morning and see if we can't watch another sunrise, which is not something that we normally ever do, but it's just so beautiful. After another beautiful sunrise, we went to breakfast and tried to soak up what little bit of sun we thought we had left. Well, it's so bittersweet. We are waiting for someone to come get us on a cart. We are leaving our beach villa, which we love so much. We love all the foliage, the pool. It's just wonderful. So, I mean, we're excited to go to the water villas. That's what the Maldives really is kind of known for, are the water villas, but it's gonna be bittersweet leaving here because we've just fallen in love with it so much. But, you know, what did we call it? The second chapter? Part 2. Part 2, that's what we're calling it. Part 2, so we're just waiting for someone to come pick us up for part 2 because we're going to a water villa and I cannot wait to see it and I cannot wait to take you along with us. Okay. Thank you. Our Overwater villa is so pretty. It includes a separated bedroom with king-size bed and a sitting area. Do you know what this is? Because we could never figure it out. On the other side of the entryway, we have a spacious bathroom with dual closets, his and her sinks, and a soaking tub that's bigger than the blue banana. One thing I loved about this villa is how you can look out onto the ocean while you shower. The windows even fully open so that you can get that fresh sea air. It is a windy day, but we have made it to the Overwater villa. This is our view for the next 4 nights. We get another pool. And I do believe if you walk down here, which I'm not gonna go down there today, I would probably drown. But if you walk down these steps, you can go right down into the ocean, go snorkeling. You can wash off when you're done. Get the salt water off of you. Take a dip in your pool. And the bedroom is over here. And there's a little entryway, walkway. And then your bathroom is on this side. And one of the things I love about these is that they have shaped the ceilings to look like the traditional Maldivian Donny boats. Hi, we took a nap. This afternoon they brought us over to our water villa and we were just tired and then it started storming, so we took a nap and it was wonderful. But I woke up probably just 5 or 10 minutes ago and we've got to be at our dinner reservation at Jing in about 20 minutes. So Jing Restaurant is kind of their Asian fusion specialty restaurant, and lucky for us, it's actually out here in the water villas. So hopefully, because it's raining, you can see, hopefully we don't have to run too far and we won't get soaked. Fingers crossed. Luckily, in all of the villas, they give you little rain ponchos. We had them in our last one and luckily never needed to use them, but we're going to use them today. The bottom of my dress is definitely going to get soaked. Maybe I can pull my dress up, tie it under the poncho, and then take a towel with me. Okay. And then poncho, maybe that will keep some of the dress dry. Maybe I'll just hold up the rest. This is the truth that they don't show you on Instagram. You can see it. I mean, look at the clouds behind me. Woo. We did get wet, but we made it to Jing. Jing is over the water, so the open atmosphere is part of the appeal. But the wind from the storms had the ceiling lamps rocking, so the doors had to be closed. Jing is Asian fusion. Some of our starters were things like an udon noodle bowl with shrimp and tofu. Our entrees were seared tuna, and I had the lobster thermidor with something called foam and squid ink pasta. Dessert was fun with a variety of ice creams like curry and a chocolate balloon. Once the wind calmed down, we were finally able to go outside and watch the fish and sharks swimming around the restaurant. I love turn down service. It's so cute. They pull down all your shades for you. And they make up your bed really pretty because we've already taken a nap in it. They put your slippers out. Oh, and they give you a little snack. And they set your water up next to your bed. You're ready to go. Good morning. It is a very windy and rainy day. It's Sunday. We are headed to go get breakfast. Luckily we slept until, well, I think Jeff slept until 6 this morning. I slept until 5:30, which is a kind of an improvement on our part, but we did stay up till at least 10. But the rain that Jeff has been predicting to come this entire trip has finally made it here. It came in like yesterday afternoon, and it's pretty well just kind of rained on and off and been very windy ever since. We did go to Jing last night, the specialty restaurant. That kind of is like an Asian fusion, and it's 3 courses, and then they give you a couple of extra things in the middle, like a palate cleanser. And but anyways, we liked it, but I think we thought it was going to be different than it was. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining. Huh? Unfortunately for us, the rain continued. It pretty much kept us inside our villa all day. We ordered sushi for lunch using room service and binged an entire season of TV using our VPN. The rain let up for dinner, and we ended up turning in early. Jeff doesn't like to be on camera. Well, good morning. It is Monday. Guess what? No, it's still raining. Yeah, it basically rained all night. So we were hoping that it would stop raining by this morning because you see our sea exploration cruise yesterday was canceled. So this means that most likely our snorkeling and sandbank thing is going to be canceled this morning. So yeah, we are trying to get ready to go to breakfast, but I think the rain just keeps coming because see, you can't see it, but there's like a little, there's a little island back there, somewhere back here. And we kind of gauge how much longer it's going to be raining based on if we can see that island or not. No, it's not scientific. It's not a scientific measurement, but usually if we can start to see the island again, we know that we've probably got 15 or 20 more minutes of the rain coming this way, and then it will go away and then we'll be able to see the island more. But it ends up just being to where we can barely see the island again, and then it goes away again. So I'm guessing we're either gonna have to put our ponchos back on and walk up there, or we're gonna have to call for a buggy, which I kind of hate to do because then that means an employee has to also get soaked driving a buggy out here to pick us up and take us back to breakfast. But we'll make a decision, see what we need to do. Luckily today, if our snorkeling does get canceled, which it most likely is going to be, we also had a spa appointment today, and they can't take our spa appointment away from us because you can still get a massage even if it's raining. So that's our plan today. We also have to get our PCR tests today because we fly out Wednesday. I don't know what time yet. The resort is arranging our seaplane transfer back to Malé. So we need to get our PCR test today so that we can get the results back probably by tomorrow. They're usually, I think they said like a 12 to 24 hour turnaround. So we'll see what we can do. But for now, we're going to try to go to breakfast. I figured out that this bun from the other night is called a pandan pao, unlike a bao bun that I'm used to, but it's kind of got the same texture as a bao bun. They call it pao with like PAU. And then I got potato curry, vegetables with noodles. This is always really good. Smoked salmon, of course. Oh, my smoked salmon is on my scone, and banana Danish. Sadly, the rain continued. All our excursions were canceled, and we basically repeated our TV binge watching day from the day before. I can't say enough good things about the staff here. We ended up coming back from lunch to a gorgeous surprise bath with rose petals that housekeeping staff arranged for us. Morning, morning, morning! Guess what? It's not raining. I don't want to say that too loud, but it's not raining today. It's rained the last 3 days. Some of that you will have seen. Some of the vlogging has kind of fallen off because after one day of watching television and eating food, you kind of get the idea of what we've been doing the past few days. So today, Jeff is out flying the drone to see if we can get some drone footage to show you guys of the resort. I am putting on makeup for the second go round of the Subtle Beauty makeup video that I am trying to review. So we're going to give it a full day's worth of use and see how well we do. We do have one excursion planned for this afternoon that's been on the book since we got here, and that is the sunset cruise on the traditional Maldivian boat called I've heard it two ways, Donny and Donny. I think you say it somewhere in between the two, like a Donny boat. So we do have that planned. If all goes well, we will get to do that. And I am about to go meet Jeff and eat some breakfast, but also try to go to the dive center and beg them to let us do some other excursion that they've got going on this afternoon. They've got a turtle thing this afternoon, and I would love to go on that if we could. Maybe we'll get to swim with some turtles. That would be fun. Come with me on this day. Today is Tuesday. I remembered. There is no rain. Okay, there we go. So as you've probably seen, or I don't know if I've put it in there, we did not go on the sea turtle exploration thing today. We decided against it because we didn't know if we were gonna have rain or sun tomorrow. So we decided to take today and get all the pictures and video that we wanted and just kind of walk around the island and soak all this in. We wanted to get in our pool because this is going to be the only full day that we have in our pool. So we've been soaking that up as well. And we've gotten really sunburned actually. So the rest of our day is going to be just kind of chilling out right now. We've got a couple of hours until our sunset cruise, and that's for an hour. And then we go to dinner. And we're going to be eating at the specialty restaurant on the beach called Meeru. I've just called the dive center and got us set up for a little 2-hour snorkeling adventure in the morning. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of scared. I've seen people snorkeling all day, so I know it's fine, but I'm scared. So subscribe if you feel the same. And we're going to face our fears and we're going to go out snorkeling in the ocean tomorrow, and it's going to be wonderful. Yeah. Okay, it's about 6:15. We are headed over here to the dive center because we have an excursion planned. We're going on a sunset cruise in a traditional Maldivian boat called a Donny boat. So we're very excited about that. I think they're going to have canapes and champagne. We'll go around for about an hour and then we'll go to dinner. Hello. Hi. And then our dinner tonight, like I said earlier, is going to be at Meeru. And then we're hopefully just going to relax for the rest of the night and go snorkeling in the morning and be really, really brave. We were escorted to the top of the boat where padded seating awaited us. This excursion was so calming. It lasted about an hour and it was taking us completely around the entire island at sunset. We drank champagne and had yummy hors d'oeuvres. We were just soaking up the fresh air and our last night on the island. Dinner tonight is at the specialty beach restaurant, Meeru. We ate our meal under the stars, serenaded by live music. Everlasting, like the sun. Spice Girls! No one else here knows that this is Spice Girls. Ever searching for the one. My sliced tuna appetizers were so good. And I ended up ordering the lobster, and y'all, this is the small option. Jeff had a spiced steak that he loved, and the homemade sorbet and bananas Foster creme brulee ended this night on a high note. If you get to visit Constance Halaveli and you only get one night for a specialty restaurant, I highly recommend picking Meeru. Giving us something, so let's see what it is. Jeff thinks it's probably just the bill. Oh, it's that fan we saw. I love it. Like a little handkerchief. It is. It's a little handkerchief. See? And it says Constance Halaveli Maldives on it. Is it cute? Or is it cute? Morning. It is our last day. Or last morning, really. It's Wednesday. So today's our day that we leave and go back to the United States. We're not going home yet. We're going to Florida. But it doesn't matter where we're at. When it's like breakfast, lunch, or dinner time, I'm just so excited. But anyways, we eat breakfast, and then we have scheduled ourselves for a snorkeling expedition from 9:30 in the morning until 11:30. So it's 2 hours, which is fine. I don't think I'd want it to be much longer than that because we're both kind of scared about snorkeling in the ocean. You know, we've seen some beautiful fish. We've seen those reef sharks, which I know they're probably not going to hurt us and stuff. I've said this before.
the stingrays, but it just frightens me. They have triggerfish here. If you've never looked up a picture of triggerfish, ooh, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. This is a triggerfish. Look at those teeth. And normally they say they're not really gonna hurt you or anything unless they're protecting their like nest or their babies or something, but I don't want them to mistake me snorkeling as a threat. And then after snorkeling, we just have some time to kind of kill. I'm gonna shoot our full review video about what we thought about coming down here, coming to this resort. Come along with this, and hopefully we won't get eaten by a shark. Sorry, this microphone is messed up and it rattles and I don't know what that's all about, so I voice over this. I'm not, my finger. I'll get it right. So I'm up here at the dive center. I don't know where Jeff's at, but we've got about 15 minutes until we get on our boat, and I'm hoping there's more people than just us because I'm a little scared and I think we'll do better with more people.
So what you don't know is, after I filmed that last video, Jeff dropped a bomb on me. Not only were we the only 2 snorkelers on the boat, but our biggest fear had come true and we were going out to a reef in the open ocean to snorkel. My first panic attack of the snorkel trip began and I almost completely backed out. We decided to let the guides go ahead and take us to the reef to see what it looked like, and we could always back out if we couldn't go through with it. The guides were so kind and patient with us, but panic attack number 2 was just around the corner.
Yeah, one.
Can you hang on to this? Because I feel better when you're hanging on to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hold like this.
I'm afraid I'm going to drift away from you.
No. I'm always like this.
Oh my God, I had a freak out moment when we first got in the water, and I did not want to look down, but he said, just look down. He said, look down and it will be better. Yeah, he said, look down and it will be better. And he was right. Once I looked down, it was like easier to be calm, because you can see the reef right there and the fish. on Go Travel with Staci. We made it. We're in Orlando. We are here at Universal Studios in Orlando. I ended up getting the Google juice, which I was going to go.